After Jesus had already died, a soldier came up and pierced his side with a spear. And what came out? Blood and water. Yeah, it's written in the Bible, John 19, verse 34. It says, one of the soldiers pierced Jesus' side with a spear, and immediately blood and water came out. So what happened to that soldier? There's a story about this soldier. Some say his name was Longinus. After he struck Jesus, it's believed that he was healed from blindness because of the blood and water that touched his eyes. Pretty intense image, right? It's like a sign that even in Jesus' death, he was still bringing healing and change. Some legends say that after that moment, Longinus became a believer in Jesus. He realized that this wasn't just any man, this was the Son of God. It's wild to think how one moment, one action can flip someone's whole life around. So even though he was a part of the crucifixion, God still reached out to him, showing grace and mercy. And let's talk about the soldiers who pierced Jesus when he was on the cross. Some folks are asking, how could a blind person see to pierce Jesus? Well, it's important to understand that the Bible is not talking about physical blindness here, but spiritual blindness. In John 19, verse 34, it says, one of the soldiers pierced Jesus' side with a spear. These soldiers could see with their eyes, but they were spiritually blind. They didn't recognize who Jesus really was, the Son of God. That's what spiritual blindness is all about. You can have perfect vision, but still be blind to the truth. The message here is that even though they could physically see, their hearts were closed off to understanding who Jesus really was. This is a reminder for all of us to ask God to open our spiritual eyes so we can recognize the truth in Him.